Sorry guys, a little too excited to do the proper intro right about now. We all just found out that there's a new method. We're all really excited here in the studio, because you see, like, my favorite shoujo series out there. Favorite! Even though I love Zelda, I love Free Earth too. It's got everything. There's great romance, sword fights, magic, mech. It's the type of series you watch where you're confused if it's a shonen or not. So, I'm sorry, but you know the drill by now. You picked it. You are listening to this. You chose to do this. There are plenty of other fix. Done. Let's move on. Oh, and Rose of First Eye is also getting a new movie too, but Raiders, guys! Oh, and some rules here, guys. I know this is 51 chapters, but I don't think you could take 51 chapters of Mikey. I can't take 51 chapters of Mikey. So, I'm going to give you a couple of ground rules. I'm going to treat this like I would with an anime that has over 90 episodes, and I really don't want to get through all of those. This is how I'm going to be watching. I'm going to actually use an episode guide and skip filler. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look some of these episodes over once we get the plot rolling. Ha ha ha! Mike and the plot rolling. Ha ha! And find out which ones actually have something important to the characters. I mean, Link, because he's the only one in this fic. Or actually plot-centric. The ones I'll be definitely doing are, of course, the introductions of the new general and the temple stories. Although, there's something special about the temple chapters that I'll let you guys know once we get there. But the temple chapters are actually kind of sort of interesting with the little backstory. If you guys know, you know. But those who don't know, don't spoil it for the people in the comments. I want them to be surprised when we get there. I'll tell them once we get to the first temple. And of course, unlike the first site that Rift is that I read, where they skipped the songs, I will not actually be skipping the songs. I will actually be looking over them and trying how they actually work within the context of the story. Now, I'll tell you a thing. Somebody has requested Bride of Discord, and I think I will do it. That many Discord ship fakes that have him shipped with somebody else other than Celestia on this channel. But I will guys let you know one thing. If you're really, really nice, I might, for January, do Likara's Sailor Moon fanfic. Yeah, all of them. I'll do every single one of Likara's stuff. Because I haven't done a Likara-oriented fanfic, and it was either that or a mecha fic. So, enjoy. Roll! Author's notes. Hello everyone, Mike in here. Sorry. Blah blah blah. Before the Dune Tree Saga, the sailors lost their memories, and a whole bunch of other things at this time. As previously stated, it was instant. And as soon as Beryl was vaporized, the memories were completely gone. Out. There is literally no time for any of this. There's none. Nothing can possibly happen. It's like trying to say during the Saiyan saga, after everybody got killed and decided to make Trunks dynamic, Bulma and the others had a picnic. Got really no time to have a picnic. When the very next scene, after Gohan takes out Vegeta and Vegeta runs, they arrived on the ship. There's literally no time for this stuff. Opening theme. Oh, no. I hate it when writers do this. I'll never... Oh, please tell me there's a link. Nope, there's no link in... Let's see. I could do this normally, but I think I'll have a little fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry I'm not straightforward. It's so easy for me to say it in my dreams. My thoughts are about to start sorts again. I want to be right with you now. It has me nearly in tears this moonlight. Can't even call you because it's midnight. But my heart is as I do. My heart is a kaleidoscope. Yeah. The moonlight guides us to our destination. Time and again, we'll find each other, counting all of the constellations, foretelling me the future of this romance. We were born on the same planet. This is a miracle romance. One of these days, I'm gonna learn how to sing in Japanese too. But I do promise to review this. Although I'm not gonna rip this, but it sounds. But the way these lyrics are done, hero time has come to town, again, causing trouble to Earth. Sounds like a standard, typical, let's explain everything in the first episode type of music. And a bunch of scouting sailors? That's it! Now, trying to rhyme Earth with Worth, forget the fight for freedom's worth. Trying to rhyme Earth with Worth, I gotta go credit. That's a stretch. That is a stretch. Let your hidden powers go. You have the power of the sages. Let it show. Well, that's a spoiling it. Go, sailors, go. Go, sailors, go. That's the bridge, people. Go, sailors, go. That's our bridge. Okay, there's a couple problems here. Number one, that I don't think the comment should be in there. Second, it says sailors apostrophe S. That shows ownership. Does it say sailors go? Does this mean that Sailor Moon owns Go Mifune? No, sir. Trixie. By which we mean the Trixie of Speed Racer, not me. So, considering that Go Mifune is kind of cute. Yes, we all know. But I do love his English name. Oh joy! Tuxedo Mask is on the way! And he just linked training girls for the future. Evil forces are in place. Gotta go credit. It takes style to go from ABC rhyme scheme to a completely different rhyme scheme in the middle of your sentence. And, oh no. This is, no, it's too bolding. Ah! You know, something? What? I think we're about to bring out a certain joke again. A normal, quiet morning until a certain shriek of shock alerted everyone in the neighborhood. Who was shrieking, and why was she shrieking? 2 guesses, but you only need one. Is it almost every single shoujo protagonist that was created after Sailor Moon became popular? Ah, Lincoln! Cried Serena. Oh yeah, that's right. Dumb names! Everybody into the pool! Ah! Sploosh! Out back in 2015, people! Swear! Oh, that's right. Bad fanfic. What's the problem, Legend Bringer? Yeah. What's the problem? You usually sell a beat to have us here. Look, girls, I know the running gag when it comes to these bad fanfics. Well, let me just be by myself. This time, you're stuck with all of us for the long run. I am? Yeah. Look, we have been through so many bad fanfics on this channel. We have been through Von Doom. We've kind of come immune to the stupidity.
So, this is once. We're not replacing ourselves. We're ready for whatever Maiken has thrown at us.
Thanks, girls. Thanks. What are the others doing?
Kicking Von Doom in the butt.
Godspeed, girls. Godspeed.
Why does school have to be so early in the morning?
From the rooftop, Luna watched her across the street.
Honestly, can that girl ever get her act together?
She grumbled and stretched out for a cat nap. Oh, and you people might be wondering, why am I not doing the British voice? Because I love Rukia. And I want Rukia to do the voice of Luna. Later that day, Serena was glad that school's over, but she'd feel even gladder if she hadn't flunked a test.
Oh, Mom's gonna kill me for this.
She sighed as she grazed at her poor Mar.
Come on, you can see Naru, you can see Molly, you can see Naru, come on.
I'm gonna use the dumb names. I'm gonna stick with the dumb names! Because I do have a couple of fans out there on my Discord who actually do like the dumb names. So, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to actually use the dumb names that some people like because, I don't know, they grew up with it or something. Hey, I grew up with dumb names too, but you don't see me going switching immediately back. But then again, I'm going to be fair. I understand why some people like to stick with the dumb names. I mean, I can't convince my mom to use the Kakuto Ninja Tai's original Japanese names. And if you want to know a little secret, I can't ever remember the English names of the Japanese names of Speed Racer cast. Like, if you want me to talk about Speed Racer, I swear I will honestly just talk about their English names. I really can't switch. It's impossible. And instead of studying all night last night, all she did was hang out at the arcade and finish off a little milkshake. Who ever saw a milkshake at that late in the evening?
Oh! Lena Bam!
Oh, I suppose that makes sense. Now Serena had two more bad things to look forward to. Study buddies at Cherry Hill Temple. And her gym teams said for extra credit to go through her workout at the gym. No, we see what happens the last time Serena hits volleyball. Timpad Queen Barrel was gone. She could use a workout, but she gets some nega creeps. Twice! That hurts! But it was all behind her now. Serena even received an email from Darian earlier that day, telling her he had to work overtime at the cafe. Darian, does your high school know about this? He was assistant manager. His boss called in sick, so he had to work overtime. So their date was postponed.
Ugh, could this day get any worse? Ugh. That's me, being cliche. You're probably wondering how I got into this position.
Meanwhile, in the Negaverse. Are you just gonna hang around for a while? I don't have much now. You finished me off last chapter. Oh yeah, you're right. Ganondorf had taken the remains of Queen Barrel's old lair and transformed into a new fortress, just like the one he used to dwell in. He refined all his minions and he was ready for minutes. I hate run-ons. You know, Barrel didn't even have that much of a lair anyway. It looked like it was just a dusty old cave. You didn't have much remains to get through, did you, guy?
Now, all of you, listen to what I say!
His deep voice echoed.
You know that I will never be able to gather the two Triforce parts I need, as both of threats are gone! Well, talk about hindsight! Therefore, we shall require a new method of attack to gain power, understand?
Yes, Lord Ganon! Oi, oi, oi! When he's not pig mode, it's Ganondorf. He's only Lord Ganon when he's a piggy. Now, is it Ganondorf or Ganonfic? Come on.
Now, if I remember correctly, Green Barrel had this fight to release the darkness with the power of human energy. We shall succeed where she failed. So fit the cannon. You're right.
Technically, that was Kunsei's plan. That's what he's like. And Nephrite's. That was Nephrite's plan. You know, over there, voiced by Liam O'Brien. Had one of my favorite parts of the original series. Over there. Nephrite. He was the one who did it. Belda said, "Hey, fellas, while we're waiting for information about the Quincy show, how about you guys all go around and, start looking for things, start gathering energy while we wait." Yes, boss! Yes, master. Purple smoke began wheezing everywhere near Ganondorf's throne. Luckily, we brought in a healer! Clay cleared. His phantom clone had appeared and bowed before his king. Even as we speak, my lord, I have already asked the plan to seize all the energy we require. He said, my manservant, Wolfos, is already bringing his scheme to life. Did anybody tell Ganon that the whole entire taking energy from people plot was ditched right around the same time that Nephrite found out about the fantasy show, found the location, and started finding out information about the rainbow crystals? Anybody? Does anybody remember that? And then once the rainbow crystals were found, the whole entire energy thing was dumped until we got to the trees. Anybody? Anybody else? Ganondorf snickled wickedly.
Yeah! Good! Make sure he does not mess us up!
He said.
No hero die to worry about! This should be a special task!
Okay, guys, let's cut that joke out! I think we ruined it. At the cafe. One more time, and I'm bringing the pistol! There's an employee, a fine young teenager who went by the name of Wolf Seiki. Okay, I'm okay with the Japanese last name, but, could have used the Japanese name for Wolf Buddy. Some of the finest coffee he made himself from scratch. Because it makes the best coffee! Business seemed to be working fine this afternoon. Dairy never saw so many customers at once. I knew they were busy. Go! I'll have some with cream. Make mine with Marco sprinkles.
I'll take my extra sugar!
Wolf gave all the customers their coffees and does as they liked them. There's plenty of more where that came from, he said warmly. I've got plenty of pots full for everyone. Yes, sir. So, literal pots or just coffee pots? Because this is Link here, and... Oh, spoilers, it's Link. And... Darian actually thought he'd be able to call Serena up and tell her the date was on after all. Hey, Wolf. Would you mind taking over my shift for today? He asked. And stop touching other girls. I can't help it. I am a wolf. Aroo!
Sure, boss. What do you say, boss? Thank you, boss. I'm so positive, boss,
said Wolf. Darian liked it when he was called boss. Made him really feel like a man around these parts.
Oh, yeah. Made him feel like a big man.
Wolf watched all the customers drink down their coffees.
That's right, Earthlings. Drink it all down.
Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. Apparently, it's not Link. I thought Micah was going to be clever and make it Link and make it so that like Link had a job afterwards. You know, do some cool, like, you know, being, you know, humble and all that. But nope. Apparently, we're going to be right off the evils list. He thought wickedly.
Little do you realize that for Ganondorf, plus the drinks have all been spiked with honey berries. Oh yes, you'll enjoy all of it. All of this delicious.
The coffee he had made had a spell on it. It was something that was better than Starbucks. So when people drank it, they didn't start to feel weak until they left the cafe. Well, that's okay. I never feel energy whenever I drink coffee. Now, drinking Dr. Pepper on the other hand, then we're talking.
Whoa, man. What's going on? I feel strange.
Meanwhile, in a secret location... Van Ganon was absorbing all the energy to a was in. We'll never know. So much energy, and more coming. You served me well, Wolfos. Although you're apparently just a weak mook villain that most people kill in the first level of any Zelda game, you're apparently a very strong opponent. For some reason. At this rate, we'll be able to take over the Earth in no time. And there's no hero of time to stop us now. Ha 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 ha! Ha ha ha! Okay, that's it! did that? Who did that joke? Who did the... Come on, guys. It's perfectly fine. I'm only holding this gun for aesthetic's sake.
Meebles.
Bang! I swear, some days you need to... Study buddies went on as usual, but today something felt peculiar as the girls fanned themselves. They even had the nerve to take off some of their clothes. 5 of them! They should stay hot and bothered and should die of heat stroke. They should have tried to make themselves comfortable. How dare they? Hugh, is it hot here or is it just me? Wait a minute. The Senshi are taking off their clothes. I hope you people enjoy this fan service. If you are, I got a few calls. I'm sorry, said Ray. Grandpa doesn't know where it's coming from, but it's been like this for a few days now. Looks like the fire's finally getting to you, eh, Ray? Serena joked. Very funny, me ballhead, snapped Ray. And as usual, the two broke into their quarrel until Leah slammed her book down. Will you two knock it off? She sighed. I agree. We're supposed to be studying for our midterm exams. Well, me, Makoto, and Serena, you two don't have to today. Awesome! Just then there was a knock on the door. And Ray's grandpa came in. Now, is it cool manga grandpa or old pervy grandpa?
Hey, you! Sorry to bust in on you like this, girls, but you have a call, Serena.
Have a call, Serena? Is there also a call, Ray?
From some guy named Tyrion.
It only took a minute for the girls to realize what was going on. For shame! Not having the book spin around in the air. So Serena left without a word. I'll work for me tonight! The cats got really annoyed with the way she lacked her responsibilities and discipline. Sometimes I wonder why she was even born if she just wants to lay about. Our team, miss! Okay. I was okay with the dub names. I was okay with the dub characterizations of everybody demonizing Yusaki. I'll even let a bashing Yusaki go by. But I refuse to let this atrocity slide by. E-U-S! Artemis! Get it, Moon Goddess! My god. Even Artemis' lover got that right. But honestly, the girls decided to find somewhere else to study. Due to the heat, wherever it was coming from was powerful. I wish somebody had a spell check or a grammar check. Leah picked him up. Then she stopped and saw what Mia was staring at. Oh, handsome hunk at 1 o'clock. She said with heart-shaped pupils in her eyes. Soon all the girls agreed it was kind of cute. Except for Ray, of course, but we all know why. About their height, with good ripped arms, dark blonde, almost tan, building ourselves a man. What a catch. Leah and Mia began quarreling over who got dibs with them, but by the time he broke up, he was already gone. Oh, my problem with this is I gotta deal with their dub characterizations. It's Flanders dub characterization. Joy! Oh, I missed him. Thanks a lot, Mina. Hey, it wasn't my fault. The Jew's expression. It seemed to be rather strange. Sort of angry and sad, but very... It said tan, so it's not so gay. But it said angry and sad, so... I'm going to guess Hiro Yui wearing a wig. Oh, is this going to turn into a Gundam and Sailor Moon crossover? Because... Do you know how many of those tries to pair the Senshi off with their own prospective Gundam pilot? And some of them don't even make sense, by the way. I mean it. Have you ever seen them? It's like for some odd reason, Yusaki gets Hiro, Ami gets Katra, Ray gets Troa, Makoto gets Duo, I think Minako gets Wolfei. What is the deal here? I'm sorry, but Isagi, Hiro,
No, just no. At least try to make the ship make sense. As if you're forgetting something. What?
Oh!
Meanwhile,
The young man, who was in actuality Link in his human shape disguised.
human shape disguised.
I said I would do a live for you this. I just keep forgetting that all these spelling mistakes is driving me
Crazy!
I reached a rather large temple in the fields. The temple of time. Oh yeah, I can see how you could miss that. He wanted that sign and sealed the door. Was just wanted the sign. Intruders will be prosecuted. Deliveries in the back. Liquor in the front. Poker in the rear. Letting the soft sound of the music in the temple calm him. Go on before the Torah time and pray to the gods to bless his beloved Zelda.
Zelda! Zelda!
Oh God, he's drunk too.
Oh, Zelda, come back to me! Zelda! Thank you for bringing that back!
At some point. Later that evening, Serena and Darian were taking a romantic stroll through the quiet city, after seeing a romantic movie of Serena's choosing. She sniffed it down her eyes.
Oh wow, tragic ending I ever saw,
she cried. Darian had a tear to shed too. A manly tear! That belonged to somebody else, because Darian is not manly. Yeah, all the man wanted to be the girl. All the man wanted to be the girl. So he worked so hard to only end up in tears. He said, "Want to grab a coffee? My treat."
Oh, he a girl? Wow. How progressive! I didn't realize this was a transgender romance story.
Serena smiled at him.
Silly. The entire thing is your treat, remember?
She gulped. Darian sparked at her. I know, but I just like to say it.
I realize some of you people are getting annoyed by how often I get mad every time I say this with paragraphs because they seem to have forgotten their basic education. So, instead of being mad or getting angry at them, of people making the most basic of English mistakes, I will instead say the name of one of my favorite Super Robot anime. Grandizer!
But when they got to the cafe, a terrible sight met their eyes. It was closed at 7 because there was nobody there working the area,
And you were thirsty and you really wanted some bubble tea, darn it!
Sorry. Flashbacks. Customers laying all over the floor, out cold. Told them they shouldn't have had the triple mocha.
Hey, what happened here?
Wolf came outside, sniggering evilly.
What's happened here is they all served their purpose in giving me their energy,
He said.
Their energy?
Cried Serena. Just exactly who are you?
Me? Why, I'm Legendary Alchemy student. The guy who runs this channel. That's Trixie, he's my boss. Hello. That's Buggy, he's my technical assistant. Hi. That's Dinobot, he serves to punish the people I don't like. Hello.
That's Marshall Bravestar. He serves to enforce the law. Elder. Those are my Megazords. That's he bounces people. Hello.
That's Charmander. Joy. That's Vanilla. He serves to helps provide some work. Those are my weapons. Those are my books. That's my superhero collection. That's my arm cannon. And this is me thinking I've run this joke too long.
Wolf's eyes glowed golden yellow.
Wouldn't you like to know, bro?
Black smoke began surrounding his body. Serena jumped all of fright into Darian's arms as the smoke cleared and a fierce wolf-like creature appeared. I wouldn't make a comment about how Yasaki had grown beyond this, but according to some reviewers, that has never happened.
Darian!
Cried Serena.
Who are you? And what have you done to Wolf?
Wolf sniggered and licked his claws. Oh, not again. Okay, that's it.
There never was any wolf, Saki, he growled. I am a wolfos, a stealer of human flesh and energy.
But everybody still has their skin on.
Okay, so I'm slow.
He poised his claws at the couple.
I'll only give you this one chance. Give yourself now, or I may just let you leave.
Serena and Darian nod at each other.
Sorry, Wolf Breath, but we got something else in mind.
We're gonna turn you into a wolf coat.
Moon crap!
Darian held out his rose. Well, I don't have an answered phrase. No, you can give me the word power change all you want, but I don't have a head. I've got to, I just throw a rose around.
Right there.
Cried Wolfus.
You've harmed innocent people, and I cannot allow you to do this. I am Sailor Moon, champion of justice! I will right wrongs and triumph over evil. In the name of the moon, I'll punish you.
And I'm the Great Tuxedo Mask.
Oh, come on, Tux Boy, it's okay. Well, why are you so sad?
Because I'm afraid of getting kidnapped.
Tux Boy, have you forgotten?
Rule 2 of any Sailor Moon crossover fanfic. You will be a man. That's right. In Sailor Moon crossover fanfics, I actually do something. It's just like Rule 3 of bad Sailor Moon crossover fanfics. Yasaki?
We always get beaten by the main bad guy servant, no matter what happens.
She was just snoring.
You gagging me? Oh, please. I could entertain myself easier with a game of solitaire.
Yeah, I try, but I usually get distracted. Because the other guy usually beats me. Wait, what was that line beforehand? I am the great... Great Tuxedo Mask! Great Tuxedo... Oh, man. That was a good one. That was the joke ever. Great Tuxedo Mask. Tuxedo Mask stepped forward. I'll go first, Sailor Moon. You called the other sensei. He says he whipped out his cane. Hey, zip your pants up! We agree and let her love go for Wolfos.
Bring it on, kid boy.
Meanwhile...
Link was meditating in the Temple of Time, when suddenly something woke him. He stared at the back of his hand and saw the Triforce glowing. Uh-oh. What's this? I don't remember setting my timer. He asked himself. The last time he called like this was for... He suddenly had a thought. No, it can't be. But it is. Mikan has returned. Then another glow from the door. And 3 legendary spiritual stones had magically appeared in her altar hollows. Somehow. It was a rush shot, but he had to take it. So he whipped out Zorkarana. Hey, put that back in your pants! And played the Song of Time. Was caused a large magical stone door to open. As soon as it finished, Link rushed inside the hidden chamber. Inside, a metal sword lay rests in a pedestal, and the center of the ancient drawings of 6 medallions, all glowing. Link pulled down his light medallion, and it was glowing too. Copycat! He gently placed in a tube of yellow light from a large straw. You know, those medallions were actually kind of huge. How did he store them? Large drawing medallion on the floor and began glowing. He's back from outer space! I just came in, walking on a sad look upon your face. I so changed that stupid. Oh. That's not all he saw. He saw Wolfos in the streets of Tokyo battling against 5 strange girls in colored suits, with the 5 medallions drawing correspond to them. Strange? They look normal to me. They just look like girls that wearing stuff. Honestly, since Wolfos was attacking him, he could tell they were not Gandor's followers. Even he wasn't low enough to attack his own kind and get him on going. Link then gazed at his wrestling sword. It's time! Yeah, about 2:48 is the time of this recording. Gandor saw the battle from a magic ball in his castle.
What is this?
He asked himself,
Who are these multicolored females? And this angel I keep will battle Wolfos!
Unfortunately, he was unable to determine who they were, but they still posed no threat to dominate his plans. He had to be destroyed. But still, as he posed no threat to dominate his plan. No, I can't deal with another dominatrix Sailor Moon fic. Listen, the victory was assured. Because of course we're about to get our butts handed to us. Well, you girls have gotten used to this.
Yeah, we're used to it.
The girls had never fought such a hard... peaceful... I'm sorry. You could have picked a stronger opponent than a Wolfos. Seriously.
Wolfos?
I take him out with 3 slashes. The only person who could think of as a Wolfos as a tough opponent is Aaron playing Legend of Zelda. Even their most powerful attacks weren't enough to stop it. Phoenix and Tuxedo Mask were already hit hard and lay struggling on the ground. Mercury even discovered that this was not a creature from the Negaverse. No, he was from the Black Moon Clan. Chains! For the Noon Circus. Chains! For Galaxy's henchmen. Which meant that Quincy would be powerless to stop it. Yeah, kind of like how it was powerless against the Mugen Academy, Dead Moon Circus, Black Moon, Chaos. Oh wait, I forgot. Rule 3. So this makes no sense! Watch out! Cried Jupiter as Wolfos used his fury swipes to... I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the wrong listen for this. Let's start Mercury pretty hard. Down she went. Okay, that's it! Cried Jupiter as he concentrated. Jupiter! I call upon your mighty power to bring forth bolts of lightning and fight this monster! Jupiter! Thunder! Clash! It's a shame we're stuck with only Sailor Moon levels of weapons. I would love to bring out the big guns. Lightning struck Wolfos crazy, but it made him steam a little, but that was it.
Not good enough there, sweet stuff.
Are you hitting on me?
Yep.
He growled and forced himself for a headbutt Jupiter hard in the chest. Aye! It was down.
No, Jupiter! Alright, Senshi, why don't we try a combo attack? Good idea.
You know, it's just called, you could just call it a combination. That's the smartest thing you said all day. Resisting the urge to argue or an insult, Sailor Moon threw her TR disc. Just her TR, dude. Mars power and firepower, and Mercury gave it more power with her bubbles. Actually, it's called the Stardust attack. The Super Stardust! Learn another story! It gives the combos names! I don't think I'm learning another story. Gah! A small explosion rode from his body. Yeah, we got him, cried Mars. But suddenly a shadow cast upon her from above.
Oh no, you didn't!
Caesar! growled Wolfos, and he pounced her in Mercury. Oh. It's gonna turn into this type of fic, isn't it? Now Sailor Moon was on her own.
Oh, times like this, I wish I were just dreaming.
She said secretly as Wolfos moved closer.
5 down, one more to go.
He said,
And you don't have to worry about that team. You'll be taking a nice long rest soon with all your friends.
Okay. Wake up! Huh? Oh!
So long! This is where we say goodbye.
Growled Wolfos. He began charging those kills. Shitting for the kill.
You mean signing?
Shh! You want to get sued?
The scout screamed in fear, ready to break the end. But then, from out of nowhere, bright flashes of light began slamming the ground by Wolfos, stopping him in his tracks. The scouts looked up and saw that Wolfos had turned a cold shade of blue and couldn't seem to move an inch. What?
What was that?
Where did those lights come from? Added Jupiter. Wolfos, look there. Do you see what I see? Wolfos managed to roll his eyes to peer around him.
No, it's impossible. You can't.
A young man with pointy elf ears, dressed in a green tunic, stocking cap. It's just a hat, dude! Boots, golden gauntlets, and carrying a sword and shield.
Who's that?
Asked Mercury.
We thought you know.
The young man held his sword tightly and on the fire pose, attacking fires while they're unable to fight back. Have you no shame? He said. In the name of Legora, prepare to feel the wrath of the hero of time! He charged forward, roaring loudly. Oh, we're going to do yelling out attack names, aren't we? Hi. You know, other people would make fun of this, but I won't. Because I like yelling out attack names. My only problem is, Micah does it poorly. You should do it when you're from a distance. And you should do it in a better written way. And you should do it and don't for this to play. Sacred Master Sword! His blade began going with mystical energy. Attack! You know, you could have maybe, use your spin attack. I mean, you don't really have to do that. He slashed the heart of Wolfos like a Megazord at a monster. I'm sorry, but what's Megazord? I mean, not all Megazords use swords, you know. A big flash of energy popped from Wolfos.
God, curse you, hero!
He cried, vaporized a swarm of green flames, and was gone. Phantom Cannon's gold stopped glowing. What the energy? He growled to disappear completely. This means Wolfos has been defeated. But how is that so? Only creature capable of such a task is Mario! He suddenly thought of something. No, it cannot be. But it is. Mario has returned! Woohoo! Meanwhile, Baggett seized his sword and shield onto his back and approached the weakened sailors. He pulled out his ocarina. Dude, not in front of the chicks! Fear not, I'm not going to hurt you. He then began playing Zelda's lullaby. And like magic, the scouts' injuries were healed, their suits repaired, and their power fully charged. You know they don't have power like Key, right? It's not exactly, Key, right? You know this, right? You don't immediately go, you have a specific key level. You know this, right? This never shows up in some of right? You know this. This is not DBZ. Where are you coming up with this idea of power needed to be fully charged? Explain this. The tuxedo mask was back to normal again. That was incredible, he said. She barely even talking about. Feels like I was never attacked. The other said he agreed with her. Look at Artemis. E. There's an E in there! Came up on tall. Sissy, you're all right. We received a signal to come and try and help you. And Artemis, get a robo. Well, we're okay now, said Sailor Moon. Thanks, this guy. The guest got looked good at a stranger. Who are you? Where did you come from? Asked Artemis. If you wish to answer your questions, come with me. He said, I mean you no danger, but I can tell that the worst is not over. The Senshi, the cats, and Tuxedo Common began to follow them. Ganondorf checked the back of his hand, and his Triforce of power was glowing. So, it is true! He said, Link still exists, but will not matter as much now I know Link is alive! With the only 2 Triforces I cannot capture will still be mine! The entire universe will cover in fear at my fingertips, and not a soul will be able to stop me!